I remember in the 60s, just before we were going to do Sgt. Pepper, the Beatles record, I remember reading about this idea somewhere or picking it up at an art thing or something. And I just suggested it to the guys in the group because I had the song Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band. I said, what if we like pretend to be this band and not us? Then it'll take the pressure of being the Beatles off. John Lennon vocal will now be just a vocal without any of the expectations of how John felt he ought to sound or I ought to sound. So that kind of worked. That was a very free album to make. Just allowed us to go anywhere. Because we're not the Beatles, we're just this funny band. Hey! And you can just, and it's a great thing to feel that free. So we picked that idea up again. And that's the motto, the manifesto of the Fireman. Just freedom.
Yeah.
I haven't got any plans at the moment.
Everything's possible. It'd be great to do what we did in the studio in that 3 hours on a stage.
Yeah.
And the technology is almost there to be able to do that. So Paul would actually compose, construct, and overdub and layer a track live on stage.
Yeah, I mean,
spontaneously, from nothing.
Thing is, it'd be nice to do because we would have never ever done that before. Yeah. I can't think of anyone who has done that before. You know, you just actually make it up. You can involve the audience and stuff. And then, you know, some of the stuff off the Electric Arguments album, we could play. You probably need just a bunch of tapes, but it's like a mix.
Playing a beat. Like a Billie Jean, just start playing a beat, and then put that in the computer, loop it up, and then you step away from the kit, get on the bass, and then we just start playing around with it like that. You can, you know,
it's to be definitely live. You know, and you would have that same adrenaline, or as my mate used to call it, adrillion. You'd have the same sort of thrill, you know. No idea where we're going.
And you can take the audience right to that rock face of where it comes from in the first moment you have the idea of it.
You know, completely putting your career on the line.
It could go horribly wrong. I doubt it though.
Well, you know what, that doesn't matter. I mean, we're doing that anyway.